Hey guys, hope you are all well. Steve here with the Fitness Hub, and I just wanted to do a bit of a vlog, catch up really, of how my Christmas went, and I hope all of you had a wicked Christmas. Great time to see family and friends, and just have some time off, general things really. It's great, and there are lots of nice food to enjoy. So, I want to touch on a few points, just show you maybe some things that I had got that were nice, and also that you might be interested in. Obviously, it's like bodybuilding related, and also how I dealt with eating over Christmas, because I think I dealt with this differently to how many people do. So I'll cover that as well. So first off, I want to talk about how I handled my nutrition, and as you may know, I do if it fits your macros. So I just have a macro target for protein, fat, and carbohydrate, and I aim to hit that with a certain variety of foods by the end of the day. And so normally, this is very easy because I'm obviously cooking all my food myself, I'm weighing stuff out, I'm measuring it. But on Christmas Day, you're not the one cooking generally, and it's a big meal with the rest of your family. And for a lot of people, well, I think there's two different kind of strategies people go with. They go with screw it, it's one day, it's not gonna make that much of a difference, and that's fine. They don't know what their macros are for that day. They just throw it out the window basically. They're happy to just enjoy the day for it being Christmas Day. One day isn't going to make a massive difference, of course. So there's those type of people who are happy to do that, and then there's the type who might restrict themselves a bit, might not enjoy it necessarily as much as they would like to. They might just have a bit less, have a one meal and just like not have all the treats, the chocolates and all of those sort of things. They might restrict it a bit. So those are my two categories, I'd say. Those who will just go all out and just have what they want one day is not going to make a difference, and those who will enjoy it but not as much as they'd like to necessarily. So what did I do? I have a bit of a thing with food. I like the control aspect of if it fits your macros, and it allows me to enjoy a variety of foods that I might not allow myself to otherwise. And it might sound strange to you, but I'd definitely be in the group of restricting myself, but almost maybe too much, especially now I'm trying to put on weight, which is just crazy. So I've got a lot of calories to play with, if you like. So what did I actually do? It might sound crazy to you, but what I did was, we have all the food, like you help yourself in the middle of the table, or like you get your turkey slices. What did I do? I just literally put a weighing scale under my plate, put on my turkey, weighed that, lowered it down, put on all my various sausages, pigs and blankets, everything, all the like roast veg, all of that, gravy, and weighed it out, calculated it on a piece of paper, wrote all out, all the grams, and then later, after the meal was finished, after I'd had as much as I could want, I calculated it and put it into MyFitnessPal, so I knew what the macros were roughly. It's going to be an estimation, of course, because it generally is when it's roast veg and stuff, because you don't know how much of the oil and things have been picked up. But anyhow, it's better than nothing in my book. So I just roughly estimated it off that. And then I then also had my sister made a great gingerbread house, and I'm going to flag up images of all this stuff. I'll show you how I did it, because I was posting on Instagram, and I wanted to enjoy that as well, like everyone else. What did I do? I literally just weighed it. I weighed out the gingerbread, and then I weighed out the little sweets that were stuck onto it. Or I counted how many M&Ms, peanut M&Ms are on it, or however, whatever you want to do. And I fit it into my macros. It was so great for me because I managed to enjoy the day stress-free and have as much food as I want, and know it's not going to be affecting my goals badly at all. It's just going to be positive, to be honest, because it's fitting those macros, which it's all about. So that's how I did it. I don't say you have to do that way. It's just another different way you could go about doing it. Just another day of if it fits your macros. Some of you may already do that, and that's great. That's cool. So I just thought I'd share that with you, and as I'm talking, I will have flagged up some images that I put on Instagram to show how you can kind of make food work for you, not work around food. So apart from that, so what sort of bodybuilding related gifts did I get? And to be honest, most of my gifts were pretty bodybuilding related. So this jumper, love it. Hoodie even, love it. That's bodybuilding related. That's what I got. This hat, which is pretty awesome. I love the little man with some dumbbells. Gold's Gym. Obviously an American gym. I will be going to America, so I can rock that and be as if I'm a Gold's Gym member. I also got this t-shirt from my sister. It's not really bodybuilding related, but pretty damn cool. Shout out to Epic Mealtime. Haven't watched any of their videos for a while, but love the bacon strips. Also a shout out to Matt Ogus and Frizaro Fitness for these headphones, wireless headphones. They are awesome. I've only used them a few times. I use them for a jog, and they don't fall off with jogging, sprinting, fine. And also use them around the gym, and it's absolutely great. I hate all the wires dangling. It was a right pain in the ass in the past. Now no more. I also got some other vests that obviously are gym related. A Gymshark one, which I'm sure you'll see in some videos in the future, and also one from strengthshop.co.uk, which is awesome because it looks like a Dragon Ball Z type one because it's got a massive logo. And I'm really sorry for this annoying noise that's coming off my laptop right now. It must be overheating or something. It's going mad, but I'll try and speak over the top of that. Also got some Reese's cups. Just love peanut butter. That's not bodybuilding related, but it's kind of like related to food and shit, which is related. And Hotel Chocolat, do some nice chocolates. Got some of these bad boys, and they have macronutrients on the back, which is useful because I didn't know that Hotel Chocolat did that. I also got some liquid grip. So instead of chalk, I normally use liquid chalk. I will be trying this stuff out. I've had a small sample in the past, which I thought was quite good, but now I've got this much, I can really use it properly, which is pretty damn awesome. And it's also less messy, which is cool. And I think Campbell Fitness, Brandon from Campbell Fitness uses liquid grip, and I think he thinks highly of it. So I will be trying that out, especially because he thinks good of it. He obviously lifts a lot too, so that's great. I also got some vitamin D and some vitamin C tablets. Yeah, I asked for those for Christmas because I didn't have any and I wanted some, and they're very useful. Apart from that, I don't think there are any major bodybuilding related presents I got. The headphones, for me, probably my favourite present out of everything, just because they're unbelievably good so far and very useful. The only slight concern I have about these is the plastic that holds it. It's very light and doesn't feel very strong. I'm just hoping they're going to last a long time because they are really, really, really comfortable and they do work really well. Like the padding and everything's really super soft. It does work for about, say, 10 meters, roughly, in terms of Bluetooth with my iPod Touch. I've got an old version of the iPod Touch, so maybe with improved Bluetooth from like an iPhone it'll go a bit further. But that's that. My training has been a bit all over the place recently because the gym's been closed, I've had family events, and it means I've had to like do 4 days on the trot, which is awful. I don't recover. I actually recommend if you're doing a lower push-pull and you find you have lower push-pull off and then you're thinking, oh, the gym's closed again and I'm going to be off again, so 2 days off, I actually recommend you don't go the day that you're meant to have off. You have 2 rest days instead of just skipping that rest day. It hasn't done me any favours because I had a terrible, terrible leg workout, and I was thinking about doing it today and I was like, screw it, I'm going to go really early to the gym tomorrow before my family event to just get that in, because I do not want to go when I'm achy and sore. I prefer to actually screw it, not go tomorrow even, and just go and leave it till Monday. So another very requested present by me was this book, and I got the idea from Alberto Nunez from 3D Muscle Journey, and it just seemed like a great accompaniment. Is that even a word? It seemed like a great thing to put with. Sorry about this. I keep these very close to me on my desk. Starting strength. So I was thinking, well, starting strength gives you a lot of knowledge in terms of, it's weird having these on, in terms of like technique and form, like great. It's helped me so much. Mark Rippetoe is a legend. And then I thought, well, put that with that, and I can pretty much coach myself for the future. Like these two books together are really gonna help. They're solid books. They were recommended by some solid people. I know Starting Strength is awesome because I've read it, and I need to start reading this. I've not had a lot of time because I was back at work on Thursday and Friday, so I've not had a lot of time to read this. But because I'm going out tomorrow and I will be in the car for a fair amount of the journey, and I am not driving, I will be taking this to read, and I will share the information I find out from this because it's going to be amazing. And I got this one, he recommended two, but I got this one because it's actually meant to be easier to understand, and I would think if I read this one first, I understand it and everything, I could maybe get the next one and progress to the one that's a bit more in depth, a bit more sciencey, a bit more challenging to read and understand. So that is a key present of mine. I think it's going to really be, for my long-term future, very helpful. So that's another present that's bodybuilding related, and pretty much, as I said, all of my presents were bodybuilding related. And I don't know if you guys are making any like New Year's resolutions or that sort of thing. It's always good to have goals. I love having a goal to achieve. I've got a few that I'd like to have done by the end of the year, and this noise is so annoying, so loud. Anyway, like I've got a few. One, I want to be paid more. I want to progress my job. I want to either get promoted or just achieve greater things in my occupation. So I actually want to be earning more than 20 grand, and then doing that I want to move out from home. Like, look at my room. Yes, if you've ever noticed, I have got kid posters up behind me, and that is just because I can't bother to change them because I've got crap drawings on the wall, because when I was a child I was an idiot, or maybe just very creative, and drew on my walls. So I covered them with those posters when I was like a teenager, and now I just haven't been bothered to change them, apart from the Hangover one there, which I do enjoy, the Hangover, and also Keep Calm, Carry On. That's more later edition. Anyway, so I want to earn more money, move out, so they kind of go together. So I'll just keep working hard, keep progressing in that aspect. I want to, a huge one for me in terms of bodybuilding obviously is, so long as I'm healthy, I want to compete. Maybe, like, this is a long shot because I've never competed before and I've never cut down to such degrees of epic cutness. That's a terrible description, but such low degrees of body fat, like under 5%, let alone maybe I haven't even hit under 10% before, so I'm not entirely sure. So I want to maybe compete the end of 2013. That might be a long shot. I might have to move it to 2014, and that all depends on my health. So that's another one. I want to compete and I want to be healthy. So those are two big ones. I also want to try and be a bit more social, and that will help me with my other goal, which is to get a girlfriend. I would like a girlfriend. So social, and then that might move into getting a girlfriend. So you never know, these things just come about. So I'm just going to see what goes and what happens. So I hope all you guys are well. Let me know your 2013 New Year's resolutions if you do them. It's always good to have a goal. It doesn't necessarily have to be a New Year's resolution on the rubbish. Anyway, I hope you all had an awesome Christmas and you have an epic New Year. I'm filming this before New Year's. Whether I get it out before then, I do not know, because my computer, as you can hear, is kind of dying on me, and it takes a long time to upload my videos. So I apologise, but if you had a great New Year, I hope you had a great New Year. Anyway, I don't know my plans for that yet. And keep progressing, keep being strong, and thanks for watching. And please, if you haven't yet, subscribe, like, share my videos, comment, ask me questions, and thank you very much as always. Cheers.